Filming a documentary about a local legendary witch, three college students disappear while exploring a forest. Later, their footage was found. Let's talk about 1999's The Blair Witch Project. And yes, I saw this in the theater when it first came out. That's how old I am. When it first came out, it was very controversial in that it was a found footage film. I don't know if this is the first ever found footage film, but I do know it's the first one that I saw, first time I'd ever heard of that particular technique when it came to making a movie, that kind of format. And I really enjoyed it. It really blew me away. Some people don't care for found footage, and that's understandable. Found footage is really difficult to do right, it's especially doing the ending, because it's hard to come up with an ending that's both satisfying dramatically and also is true to the format. I've seen several where they don't even try. The director and the writers and everything, they didn't even try to give it a decent ending. They just stopped at some point. And that's very unsatisfying. And that's one of those movies that most people just don't want to see again. This is one you can watch over and over again. It's fun. It's scary as hell, creepy as hell. There's a lot of stuff. They don't bother to explain every tiny little thing. But the ending, contrary to what some people have said, if you're paying attention, the ending makes sense. And it's not even really all that subtle as far as the big clue that you need to know about to understand the ending. It's all there. Just pay attention. It's the shaky cam. Some people don't like that, and that's understandable. There's really not much you can do about that. But it's a good movie. I love it. I've seen it several times. As I said, I've attempted writing a couple of found footage films, and they are really hard to do right in a way that you think will turn out in a way that the audience will be satisfied with what you do, but will be visually interesting. It's really difficult. This film does it right. It's a case study in how you should do found footage films. And as far as I know, I could be wrong. As far as I know, it's the first found footage film. So it started out right. Unfortunately, it hasn't stayed that way with people who imitate it down the road, but that's a different story. So have you seen it? Or are you going to see it? When you do, stop by. Let me know what you think.